Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation, wherever you're tuning in from. My name is Colton Ferland, and I'm a Senior Financial Associate with Experior Financial Group. So I'm really excited to spend the next few minutes with you to share a little bit about who we are, what we do, and why it is we are looking for so many great people in the financial industry and our company. So let's get right into this. In Canada, we are known as an MGA, which stands for Managing General Agency. In the USA, we're known as an insurance marketing organization, or an IMO. Our company was founded in Canada in 2014, and in the last 8 years, we've grown to over 2,000 licensed agents. And we are also the first Canadian-born insurance brokerage to open a head office here in Canada and expand to the USA. Our Canadian head office is located in Guelph, Ontario, you can see here, and our US head office is located in Buffalo, New York. So our mission statement is building financial foundations for families to empower them today and leave a legacy for tomorrow. And we get to do that by working with many of the best and most well-known financial companies throughout Canada and the United States. If you're in Canada, you might recognize a few of these like Manulife, SSQ, Foresters, or if you're in the States, you might recognize, Mutual of Omaha, Liberty Bankers, F&G. Many of these companies are 100-year-old companies that have done their due diligence on us as associates at Experior, and they've agreed to partner and work with us. Well, having access to all these companies means we can shop around the market to help you find the best solution for our clients, which is very important to us. So what's going on right now with this financial confusion that so many people are facing? I'm sure you're looking at this slide and everything's swirling around here. And unfortunately, you can relate on some level. These are areas that affect almost all of us, if not all of us here tonight on a daily basis. So now with thousands of financial companies out there, why are people still struggling? That's why. Well, what we have found is that your traditional companies, they're transaction based. They're basically just a number to them. You walk in, they sell you the same product they're going to sell to the next person coming in the door. And that's what makes working with Experior different. We are education based, and we get to know you, your goals, your family, where you're at in life. That way we can educate you financially. That way you understand the options available to you and your family. To put it simply, we simplify the complicated by empowering families with financial education. Now, the way we do that is with this amazing tool here. We call it the Expert Financial Analysis. We get to know you, where you're at in your life, and kind of where you are financially, and it helps us create a customized financial plan to help you better educate you. Part of that process, we start at looking at your debt. If there is a way to save you tens of thousands in interest and become debt-free years sooner, would you be open to that? How many people do you know that could benefit from knowing this? And then we also educate our clients on protection. We hate to think about it, but what would happen to you if one of your loved ones were to pass away suddenly? I want to ask you all a question here. If you were to pass away suddenly, would you want your family's lifestyle to be worse, stay the same, or get better? I think I can speak for everybody here and assume you'd want it to get better, or at the very least stay the same. So we see it all the time. I'm sure you see them pop up on Facebook. People post a GoFundMe because a family member or a family lost a loved one and they can't make ends meet financially. Sometimes they don't even have enough to pay for funeral costs, which can be upwards of $10,000-$15,000 these days. Never mind living and keeping their home and everything else after that. So the reason that is because nobody took the time to teach them about how to protect themselves and their family. Well, that's where life insurance comes in. And then we also look at helping you plan and prepare for retirement. It's something almost all of us think about, but we're not always sure how to get there. So do you know your FIN number? FIN stands for financial independence number. So many people know your PIN number, your SIN number, but many people don't know their FIN number. Your FIN number is the amount of money you need to save, invest, and put aside so that you can have the retirement that you want and deserve. If somebody could show you and give you a plan on how to get there quicker, would you want to find out? I would. And to properly achieve this, people don't need another smooth talking salesperson or another product they can't understand. What they do need is a financial roadmap, if you will. Having a plan where you get to know exactly how to build a solid financial house. They need a coach, someone to teach them how to build that plan and then work the plan to get to the destination they desire. So imagine the peace of mind you can offer somebody when you show them how to manage their debt properly, have savings for their retirement, help them get disability and illness protection. That way, if they ever get injured or get a critical illness or they get cancer and they need to take time off work, they know how to protect themselves from that financially. So they can focus on their recovery without that extra stress and wondering how to get the bills paid. And then we look at life insurance and planning, children's education. This is what we can offer our clients. I'm going to change gears here and take you through a little bit of the Experior world. We're really shaking up the traditional industry. We're making moves and we're being noticed across North America. So why partner with us? From the customer perspective, we help impact people's lives by providing them sound financial solutions and education. We are literally the difference in people's lives. We make sure families are properly protected and they have a proper financial plan in place. For you, you get to build a business for yourself, and we have fun while we do it and make more money. We have company trips, lunches, and dinners with some amazing people. It's just an incredible time, right? It's an opportunity to change the world as well. If any of you have ever thought, I feel like there's something within me. I feel like I could really make a difference. This is the place for you. Experior was not created for shareholders and investors. It was created to change lives one person at a time. So now you might be asking yourself, can I do it? Well, Colton, I don't have any financial experience. I don't know anything about money. That's okay. I didn't either at first, but I started part-time. I had a great trainer and some great mentorship so that you can do that too. You can start part-time. There's no experience required. There's non-stop training almost every single day of the week. We've got personal development, personal and business development, help you grow your business and your life. We have some amazing leaders and incredible mentorship. So this company will help you become a better person overall. We have an online licensing course to help you get licensed in this industry. It's, an extremely regulated industry, which personally I love because there's no messing around with us. We do what is right for our clients and we are extremely compliant. And we've actually never had a claim against us in 8 years. And we have a 24/7 video library where all of our trainings are recorded and uploaded here for you to watch anything you want to learn in this industry. We've got hands-on training, whether it's in person or over Zoom or on the phone. And then another question you might have is, well, Colton, I don't have anybody I can talk to. I'm new here to the country or I'm new here in my town. Well, that's okay. We've got a solution. We have a partnership with Secure Agent Marketing where you can buy leads, and these are fresh, never resold to other agents and cost as little as 75 cents. That way you can start learning and making money right away while you build your network. I'm going to give you a quick example here of what kind of money you can make with Experior. So maybe you come on, you get field trained, you get your license, and you start off as a senior financial associate. That's our second level, ladies and gentlemen. And how do you qualify? You get your license and you get field trained. Well, if you go out and help an average of 3 clients a month, okay, that's not even 1 client a week. I'm talking 3 clients a month with the average life insurance sale of about $150 a month. For some of you who are in this industry, you might understand these numbers on a 85% contract in the United States and a 70% bonus in Canada. And, here's what you can make on a part-time monthly basis. That's pretty good money. Raise your hand if you think that's good money. I think it's pretty good. There's people that don't even make this full time and they work 40 to 60 hours a week. And, they don't make that. So if you're really, really bad and you want to start off and you just finished your training, maybe it'll take you 10 hours per client. So if you're helping 3 clients, you're working an average of 30 hours per month and you're making 4,600 on average every single month. If that doesn't excite you, I don't know what does. So now you don't just want to stop there. You want to make more than 4,600 a month. That's fantastic. That's where you start running an agency, you go full time, start building a team, you get some licenses, help some people get a license and start this too. So if you have 7 licensed associates on your team and you and your team write about 60,000 of premium in 2 months, you have yourself an agency and you become an executive director. And I'll talk about what that means in a second. So now if you're doing this full time, you're helping only 8 clients a month, and now maybe it takes you 5 or 6 hours per client. Same kind of sale, $150 per month. You're making about 17,000 on average full time. All right. Anybody excited about making 17,000 a month? I get super excited about it every single time. That's an incredible income. All right. And when you're doing these kind of numbers, there's bonuses and there's trips and there's recognition and you get awards. And, who doesn't feel good getting an award, right? Who doesn't feel good getting recognized? So now if you're running an agency and you're an executive director, maybe you got a couple senior managers on your team helping 3 clients each. Maybe you got a couple senior financial associates in your agency helping 3 clients each. Well, guess what? We got something called overrides, which it's literally corporate distributions that we will pay you to run your agency and build your team, train your associates so they can go out and do the same thing. And now your passive monthly income is going to be about 23,000 passive. Now, that's running a business. And this is in addition to what you did personally. So you're looking at about 40,000 a month, and that's possible. We have many people doing that right now. So if you're an industry veteran, thank you so much for taking the time to join us tonight. These numbers might make more sense to you. If you're in the United States, we got a total agency compensation between 115 and 130%, which means our total hierarchy compensation is between 143 to 158%. That's one of the highest, if not the highest, in the industry in the United States. And if you're on the Canadian side, you might recognize these numbers. We got FYC, that's called first year commission, plus a bonus between 140 to 160%, which means we got a total hierarchy compensation of a max of 213%. Again, this doesn't exist anywhere else in the industry. All right. So what happens when you become an executive director? Well, guess what? You get to own a piece of Experior Financial Group. We offer every associate the unique opportunity to earn shares and become a shareholder in the company. Has anybody ever wished they were in the right place at the right time? They could have been at the ground floor of an up and coming company, especially in financial services. Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. And you've got to take advantage of this right now. We've also got this amazing legacy ownership program, which means when you pass away or if you get disabled or you choose to retire your book of business, Experior is going to pay you and your beneficiaries for a certain amount of time. There's no need for you or your beneficiaries to continue running the business. We will continue to pay you or your family. And again, this doesn't exist anywhere else in the industry. It's amazing. So, how do I get started? Or how do you get started? Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to sign something called an associate ownership agreement. And that's an agreement between you and Experior Financial Group that you own your book of business from day one. There's no vesting period, there's no waiting period, there's nothing like that. And in Canada, there's a $150 registration fee, but once you get your license, you get that refunded back to you. So you basically costs you nothing. And everybody in the United States, you actually get it for $0. It costs you nothing to start with us. Now you do have to get a license, and in the United States, it'll cost you around $70. $70 to make that income I was talking about earlier. That's nothing. That's peanuts. And in Canada here, it's about $230. And next, you will need errors and omissions insurance, which is basically like malpractice insurance for doctors. And this is to protect your business just in case something happens. And that's usually between $30 to $40 every single month. So we've negotiated with some of these companies that facilitate these courses. So you get a savings between, $300 to $500, which is fantastic. That way you can get started with us with as little as possible. Now, you get some stuff when you join us. You get a back office support system. And, that system usually costs between $70 to $80 a month for all the CRM and the email and the tools that come with this back office support system. So in Canada, that's going to cost you $37. $37, and you can make great money. And then we take care of everything else for you. And in the United States, it starts at $19 a month. And when you become an executive director, it only goes as high as $79 a month to run your business. That's incredible. So, can I make money? Well, absolutely. You can start part-time, help a couple clients a month. You can earn between $2,000 and $4,000 a month. You have a trainer with you every step of the way. That way you get to earn while you learn. You can go at your own pace, because sometimes it can be hard to make time with so much going on in your life. I get it. I'm busy like that too. Or you can go full time. That's when you really start to make some great money. You're earning residual income, override income, and you have ownership of your book of business and your agency. And when you become an executive director, you also earn shares in Experior, something that you help build. There's nobody holding you back on how much you can earn and what you can build. Become an agency owner, you need 7 licensed associates and 1 senior manager, and your team need to write 60,000 in premium. So to become an agency owner, you need 7 licensed agents and 1 senior manager, and you and your team need to write about 60,000 in premium over 2 months. Now you own your book of business and your agency. And if something happens to you, God forbid, you pass away or when you retire or get disabled, Experior is going to pay you 75% of your passive income for the next 10 years. That's a 750% valuation. That doesn't exist anywhere else in the industry or anywhere in the corporate world for that matter. And you also become a shareholder. So you're going to receive 2,000 free shares in Experior. And then all you got to do is keep growing it and keep showing people the opportunity, keep helping clients, keep helping associates grow their business here. So how about you? Why don't you come join us and start earning, $2,000 to $4,000 every single month or more? There's no limit. Why don't you help pay off some debt? Maybe buy a home or put some money away to buy a home. Maybe start paying for your kids' education. Start enjoying the finer things in life, like eating out, going to the movies, going to the lake for the weekend with your family, taking a nice vacation somewhere you've always wanted to go, maybe like Fiji or Bali, somewhere like that. I see some of your cameras and you're starting to smile because you're dreaming again, right? Isn't that incredible? So most people, would live a significantly better quality of life with just an extra $1,000 a month. And you can make a lot more than that part-time here with us. So you got a couple options. You can learn how the concepts and the strategies could work in your own situation, or get some financial education, get your own financial plan done, or you can start part-time with us, gain an in-depth financial knowledge of all the concepts that exist out there in the world, and you get to grow a business of your own, make passive income and to help you reach your goals and dreams. Or you could do both. Why not? So I want to thank you for taking the time to join us today and taking a look at us and this opportunity. I wish you all the very best, whether you join us or not. And I encourage you to reach out to the person that invited you to watch this presentation tonight to learn more and get any of your questions answered. Thank you again. Take care.